Welcome back to the Ole Buck Ranch. The other day I posted a video of me splitting some wood using my hydraulic splitter, and some of the comments got me thinking about the way things used to be years ago when I was growing up back home in Louisiana. And so I decided I was going to do a little experiment for this video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of pieces of wood, and I'm going to use this old maul, this old 8-pound splitting maul, and see how long it takes me to split it versus with the hydraulic splitter. And when we was kids, this is kind of what we used for the most part to split wood. And you know, most of what we cut back then would be red oak and stuff like that that split pretty easy. You know, out here in Kansas, most of the wood is elm or hedge, or just real hard twisty woods. It's almost impossible to split by hand. But the other day I got a couple of real nice pieces of straight locust, and I think it'll split pretty good with the maul. So I'm going to do an experiment and see how long it takes me using each tool to split the wood, and we'll see how it goes. So come on along with me. Here we go. I've got two real nice straight pieces of locust, and I think they're pretty close from the same part of the tree. And locust wood, it's got a pretty straight grain. It burns real good for firewood. And fortunately, this I guess was black locust that doesn't have thorns. You know, locust is pretty common here in Kansas, and it's mostly honey locust, which is real thorny, and you know, it's really hard to work with. I'll cut it sometimes when I have it, but I prefer not to cut it with the thorns. So here we go. We'll set up and see how this works. All right, here we go. Alright, that was about 1 minute and 36 seconds, so not too bad. Well, what do you think? I can tell you one thing, it's a lot less stress and strain and effort on the splitter, but surprisingly it was 1 minute and 32 seconds to split the same size piece into approximately the same amount of pieces on the wood splitter versus the hand maul. So, you know, I found that interesting, but hey, what do you do? I guarantee you one thing, I'd much rather split a load of wood with this hydraulic splitter than I would the old-fashioned way, so I think I'm going to stick with it. So, alright, well, I appreciate you coming along with us, and we'll see you next time, so we'll talk to you then.